do right at 19893 Loyalist Parkway. We are on the edge of the Loyalist Parkway, obviously. Can be a little noisy. Inside the house was not too bad. So we're standing right there. We've got board and batten siding all across. It seems to be in decent shape, like definitely good salvage there. It's cut at the right level before like water damage could have happened there. And on that note, the parging and everything looks great on the concrete block foundation. It is slab on grade here. Our roof is in great shape. Flashing and everything looks like it was done properly. The eaves could be like drained away from the house more. This is what happens when it's not. So one small fix noted there. Flashing kind of coming off a little bit over there, but the shingles and everything being in good shape is a big deal. Really nice views off the side here, just like a pasture. There's another really cute field off the back there if you were to clear out some of the brush. There's just ash there, unfortunately, that is dead. So a clearing and maybe a little replant could be in order. You don't have to do anything. There was some really bad tenants in here, I think, just the shape of the home. You'll see this, a lot of things need replacing, but I mostly just want to focus on the stuff that is in good shape because it really is a big deal for the property. Will make it worth it once you go through all that effort of gutting and refinishing. So just a total square lot here. So tree line there, tree line off the side, just over an acre. And then right where I was standing was the edge of the property on that side. There's a couple little piles of junk that seem to be like kind of burnable. We have a well here, which I believe was getting pulled into the garage and the house, which is interesting because if you were to turn this into a suite, if that was possible, that could be fun in the sun. Don't see where that comes in though. Oh, that's the electrical. My apologies. So there is a panel in here. I don't know if that's just coming ponied off the house. We've got two-door garage. The slab is all in great shape. So there's a good investment on concrete pour in here. There's like one little crack that comes across that side for a bit of a slope on that end. The rest of it's all in great shape. I put it to a friend. There is some sill rot at the bottom. These studs all appear to be in good shape. You should be able to just shore up and add a new sill plate in. And then you have a great structure here. The siding, as you guessed from the listing, would need to come off and get kind of redone. Not a ton of replacement. Great views off the back. I'm not sure what this room was here. It's sort of like metal siding, or not even metal. And then an AC unit in here. So I don't know if they had some kind of makeshift fridge, walk-in fridge there, but it's a huge steel beam coming across the ridge line there, as well as a good truss system up top. So I think this was really well built, just really poorly maintained. An inspector would probably want a little bit dug around the outside. Typically you want to have 6 inches between the ground level and the sill plate. So that would be one issue, but I think just in general, the lack of drainage coming off here. There's no eaves or anything. The water's just coming right down onto the side of the structure. But again, the shingles are great up there as well. So as long as you can determine the salvageability of that beyond what my opinion is, like an inspector or something, it could be really worth it to get that done. You'll end up with a 3-bed, 1-bath, 2-door garage. Not in a terrible location. We have our chimney out here. There's a bit of a dated exterior to it, but we may be able to do something with paint to make that more fun, kind of bring it into today. We're gonna go inside the house. Driveway has tons of potential too. Just comes right up. You can fit tons of cars in there if you wanted to convert your garage. Front here, would have to get all new windows. Probably gonna say like $10,000 there, at least if you go on the cheaper side. Walkway up, we just have like a little wooden step here onto a pretty salvageable concrete slab. Inside, you guessed from the listing that all the flooring is toast. We are slab on grade though, so that should all come up. You don't have to worry about like spoiled joists or anything. We'll just give that concrete a little clean up, underlay, new flooring. A huge walk-in closet here, or coat closet here when you walk in, which opens right up into a large living room with the fireplace here. I don't know anything about that being wet certified from the listing, but there is a chance it's salvageable. Internet over there, interesting. Into a large kitchen. So this open concept situation that's happening here already could be really fun for you, just opening things up and putting your own design in. You could have like an eat-in kitchen, so a decent sized kitchen table here. You could reconfigure this kitchen. Fridge would go there. Maybe pull it a little bit, push it back, just enclose it more. You can have a bigger dining situation here and just keep all that for a living. Reconfigure your coat closet, pull that back. There's tons of stuff you can do. If you need to add a second washroom, you are plumbed in over here. They have it set up for laundry, but you could fit a laundry and bathroom situation in here. Could potentially take down this kitchen wall and push everything back and have a different way out here. You do have a toasted door over there. I couldn't get it open anyways, so there is room to kind of reconfigure what's going on in here already. That can be pulled out, just a little pantry, open that up into this space. But anyways, you're gonna end up with all of this underneath when you remove all your flooring materials. It's just a really decent polished concrete base for everything. So can't open this door. I believe the house to be otherwise graded properly, like we are up high enough. An inspector won't give you a hard time for that, so that will protect your investment. We have a little pressure tank here for your well, which was over by the garage there, if you didn't notice, as well as a hot water tank. Appears to be a rental. Maybe try and get them to buy that out. There's a little situation going on here that probably needs some cleaning up where the water comes in. But otherwise, everything looks fine. There's tons of space in here for you to add a water suite. So if you wanted to have a UV light hooked up, pre-filter, maybe you want to treat hard water, completely up to you. That is your septic enclosure there. I'd be interested to see what an inspector has to say about that. It's not what I'm used to seeing. That doesn't have to mean there's anything wrong with it. I'm gonna guess the leaching bed goes off in this raised mound area that has all the milkweed on it. So probably reason to believe it's in good shape. More unused space here that could be opened up. Let's take you through. We've got another like a linen closet there. Your bathroom, which has room in here to be a 4-piece, but it's currently just 3. Not a lot of salvage in here. That's probably for the best given the rest of the house. We have an okay sized room here. There is a note of the panel being in here, which is legal non-conforming. That is fine. It is a 200 amp panel. You may want to get a panel upgrade just because there isn't a ton of room on there. And I'm not familiar with that panel type. I don't think I recognize that anyways. So an electrician may want to do that. That doesn't have to be as expensive as upgrading from, let's say, a fuse box to a 200 amp panel though. Not sure what's up with the bulkhead and the insulation there. It's a question for a home inspector. We can continue on. Got a second bedroom here, much larger yet. All configurations of bed would fit in here for sure. We don't have an actual closet, so you may want to lose a bit of space over there, maybe around where the plug starts, and build a little closet, and that would give you probably about 3 feet off the back of the bed before you hit your new closet you put in, if you were to build one. Could be decent views off the window here. They bought this house for $72,000 in 2005, I think it was. So there could be lots of room for negotiation, which I'd want to try out. So stack up that reno bill and see what we can do to make it make sense. No overhead lighting in here. I don't believe that would have to be a big deal to figure out. Just haven't seen a way into the attic yet. Pretty big closet here, like kind of oversized. It's just really deep. don't know about kind of maybe some signs as to the tenants that were in here. All right, is there an attic hatch there? No. Anyways, you have seen it all now. Definitely more to see live if you wanted to come out. But if you are in for a gut job, this one should be rewarding. All right, thank you.